mysterious thing with mysterious music we have here. Ooh. Okay. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do it. We're gonna make millions. No, strike that. Billions. Without using a fleet carrier. No one look at the fleet carrier behind me. That's not there. We're not using my fleet carrier. We're gonna use other people's fleet carriers. Now, let me just preface this with what I'm about to say. The current community goal, if you guys don't know, is giving out 300, I don't know, lots of money for tritium. That's the fuel for the fleet carriers. It's an ungodly amount. So right now, my T9, my affordable T9, which anybody can buy, I say anybody, but you need somebody, is holding 784 tons of tritium. This is going to sell for over 300 million. One trip, 300 million. What? Now, as you can see, there's all these. Hold on, let me turn off this music. Music, go away. All right. Right now, as you can see, this system where the CG is has 1 billion fleet carriers. So you might be saying, "Oh, geez, Louise, how is it that all these people get to make money and I do not?" Well, I'll show you. First of all these fleet carriers, it takes a long time to load up fleet carriers with all this cargo. I know, because I've done it and I don't want to do it again. So instead of using my fleet carrier, let's just buy off of other people's fleet carriers, because they've made the same observation that they don't want to be selling this stuff themselves. They park their fleet carriers, they park into the system, and they just leave them there. And then they put up a trade notice saying, "Hey, come buy my stuff for about half of the profit you would normally get if you were to have done this yourself, just by yourself." So instead of, like, let's say 300 million, I'll make maybe 150 million. Only 150 million, right? So it's going to be quite the profit. But also, finding out which one of these guys sells this stuff, if you don't know how to figure that out, it's going to be such a pain. Because some of these guys are selling stuff, but they're only selling it to their squadrons. Some are only selling it to their friends. So how do you find these carriers to buy from? And Logan 6, I just managed to get a. How did you get? I've been trying for the past 2 hours to. Hello, Skyzino. I've been trying for the past 2 hours trying to get my fleet carrier here for the past 2 days. Actually, I can't get in here. In fact, there isn't a free spot in the next system over, and the next system next to that. I have a spot in the system 2 systems over. I mean, it's not that far away. It's like, I don't know, like 12 light years. So we're gonna try to find some carriers in this system that are currently selling, so we buy from them and we sell here, and then we're done and did. We're gonna get our billions, guys. Oh, what happened? Yellow adder. Okay, this is something that's been happening to me in the CG over and over. I've been getting these yellow adders, orange sidewinders, purple lasers, majesties. And because this CG has been giving out, I think, the highest reward for the items, just everybody's coming offline, coming out of the woodworks. We're people are waking up from their deep slumber of not playing this game in like 3 years, and they're like, "What? A gold rush, you say?" And they come out, and now the servers are all crashing. I have heard tell that that Horizons, if you're flying Horizons, it might be better. So if this happens once more, I might just fly this in Horizons, which actually it would be great, because then you guys can join in. If you guys want to join, seeing me in game. Let's try not to run our ships into each other. I would do this in open, but there's so many people out there with lasers, pulling people over and destroying them. So another thing is that just with so many people in open also, there is a lot of lag. You get a lot of Braven tunnels where you're just waiting and waiting, much like how we are right now. waiting and waiting for to drop into things. And last night I could not get online for a good 45 minutes. I thought it was something wrong with my computer. I was like, oh no, I just did a yellow adder right there. Okay, let's try. Okay, I'm gonna try in Horizons now because I was told that somebody else was having these problems, but when they switched to Horizons, they were fine. Let's see. Oh wait, this about says Horizons is way worse with carrier movement. Okay, so we won't try Horizons. Okay, let me try solo. All right, maybe that will work. In the meantime, let me tell you how this works. All right, so let's say there might be some of you out there. I don't know. It's just spitballing here, right? Some of you out there might not have a carrier, so you might not be able to load up your carrier with 20,000 gallons of tritium and are ready to sell them. So how can you make money? Because all the places that sell tritium are just being sold out as soon as. Hold on, let me just switch to here. Blackadder, I got this time. Okay, then I just relog my game entirely. This will just be like a tutorial stream, right? As soon as there's tritium in a station, everybody comes with their the carriers. They buy them all, and there's no available place to get tritium within 500 light years. So are you gonna fly around with this thing, this monstrosity, a Type 10 that does like 17 light year jumps, and then lug that all for just like one trip of, I guess 300 million is worth it. But still, are you gonna are you gonna do that? I wouldn't. No. So the easiest thing to do is to get your Type 10, and then instead of going all the way to other stations, how about we just buy from lazy carrier owners and buy from them. Okay, how do we find that? Okay, once again, in order to do this, you go to Nara, right? Go to Nara, and over here you write tritium. Right here you write what system you're in. I am in. That's the YouTube channel. No, I am in this system here. Where is it? Up and equals whatever. This place, right? We push search, and we want to go to places that are exporting, right? Okay, so this station called Star Citizen is selling stuff. He's selling it at, oh geez, he's selling it. What the heck is he selling it for that much for? Forget of that. No, we don't want that. Let's look at the buy price. These places are, look at that. This guy's selling for 2,000. You buy it from the carriers and then you sell it to the CG station. But this place is, okay, I can tell you right now. He has 9,000 cargo, the quantity, right? He's selling it for 2,000. I'll tell you right here, right now. I know what that means. If we go to his fleet carrier, that means that you can't land there. It's only for himself. Let's see here. Can anyone land here? Where does it usually say? Independent distance. Permit required. No. Oh, I see. I need to click out on it a second time. Let's see. Docking access all? What? Because usually, if you go to here, you want to make sure the fleet carrier has docking access to all. Okay, you know what? That was set 3 days ago. I bet it's changed since then. So I wouldn't trust this. Okay? Okay, this is what I do. This is what I look for, right? I look for updated. I go to updated. I want to see carriers that have been updated in the past like hour or so. Because those are going to give you reliable, not just quantities, not just prices, but also reliability that they're still in the system, okay? So all these fleet carriers are in the system nearby, the 5 light years, 9 light years, 12 light years. So these are all like one, like this guy is borderline far away because he's 18 light years. I know that on my Type 10, it has a 17 light year jump range, so I might skip going to this guy. So we want to look at for is times, right? the quantities, and then start looking at these prices. All right, this guy's selling it for 190. That's great because the place we're going to, the place that's buying all this stuff. Let's see here. Let's just get the numbers right on the commodities here. Come on, commodities. Is my game loaded, by the way? Let's see. Let me restart the game while we continue talking about this, and I show you guys how to find the best carriers to go to. All right, Elite Dangerous. Keep going. There you go. All right. So let's go run in the background. So Tritium, as we know, site can't be reached. Oh no, it's back. Okay. The buying price is 400,000 basically, right? You want to sell that? That's the target market. So this place here, he's got a quantity of 9,000. He's selling. You buy from him for 350. No, that's too much. That's too little. Let's look at something like this guy here. Okay, he's about 18 light years away. No, I'm fine with this guy here. 250. It's got a huge quantity of stuff, and normally I wouldn't check on his carrier to see if he has access to all. Yeah, he has access to all. If he's selling selling it at that price, he probably wants people to come and buy things from him, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just when like this, right? 2,000 per credit. I'm pretty sure he's just buying and selling to friends of his own. Let's see. See, look at this. Wait, no. That says docking access also. But that's 2 hours ago. I wouldn't trust it. TJG online. Everyone is scrambling for tritium and locking their carriers. It might just be better just to mine tritium. No, I don't think so. Because, like I said, people are selling the tritium. They go to these places and they sell them, and you can get them at a decent price, and you don't have to fly. You don't have to go mine it. Number one, and then you don't need to switch into a trading. Because remember, if you're going to be mining it, how much cargo are you going to have? And then, anyways, I digress. Let's see if we can get back into the game. All right, come on, guys. Why is this? What is this? This isn't the game. I didn't choose this. I'm in Horizons. Hold on. I did not choose Horizons. Alright, we're going back out of here. Alright. LHS 142, I'm telling you, says Phil. Use the pilot's trade network for unloading ads. For unload ads. Oh, yeah, I should try that. Because another thing you guys can do, what I tend to do is I go to Reddit carriers. See this guy here, they advertise on elite carriers how much they got, where they are, and stuff. And then it also tells you about how many minutes ago. I should refresh this. Another place is elite traders. They also have places here. And these are pretty up to date. Let's see. That's 43 minutes ago. Yeah, these ones are not so much. These are better. These are a while ago. Okay, Odyssey. Push play. Don't load me in Horizons game. Okay. So once we get back into the game, we can start running around. I love this one called I Blame Your Mother. That's his name. Gold run on the servers. I know, right? Harutu doesn't like Redditors. Okay. Go on, try and get back in there. And then once we identify that we can get in to the game finally, then we'll get ourselves our target carrier. Yeah, you can't connect solo? Yeah. I haven't seen this much connectivity. Oh, look at that. It's just loading me in Horizons. That's so weird. Just by default, it's loading me not in Odyssey, but into Horizons. Do you think there isn't Horizons is the overflow room because there's too many people trying to play in Odyssey? How weird is this? Look at this. Alright, let's continue. Let's see what happens. It's shoving me into Horizons. Cannot connect to servers. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try and solo. Isn't this weird? Flying Monkey Death God says, I doubled my money yesterday, splurged on a carrier and a couple of T9 cargo transfer vehicles, and made $500 million more before calling it a night. Yeah, people are going from rags to riches here. Yeah, so I haven't seen this much activity since Odyssey came out. And do you guys remember that? We couldn't log in for a whole like week and a half because everybody was trying to play the game. John Smith got connected. That's good. We're all trying to get connected here. I can see my T9 doing the spinny thing. If you notice that the spinny thing on the T9 here, you can see the engines, but on the T10 the engines aren't in there. You'll notice it also on your HUD, around your shields. Your T10's engines aren't rendered on the shields, little shields HUD. Okay, I'm in. Okay, here we are. Okay, so let's get rid of all these fleet carriers. We don't need them because I have some cargo. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and sell. Oh, how weird. Is this Odyssey or is this Beyond? Oh, I see. Never mind. I'm in not Odyssey. Is this Horizons or Beyond? I was wondering if it because they merged, right? They merged the Beyond and the Horizons stuff. There we go. No, I was wondering because I didn't see my Super Cruise assist, so I just assumed. Hey, Barefoot Games. Our ships are spinning in sync with each other. Jeez, FIL's made 15 billion? What have I been doing? Why are you watching this stream? Go make money. Alright. We're going here, and then after we deposit all this stuff we have here, we're going to go find a nearby carrier and just freaking raid it. So raid that nearby carrier. We don't need to go find a station that's selling them only to get there and then it's all sold out because all the carrier people have bought it all. We don't need to mine tritium and then worry about where to put our collector limpets. We just go to where the local carriers are selling them because they're too lazy to offload themselves. It's actually really a smart move. It's not that. It's not being lazy. It's making your money work for you. And then we just buy it off of the carriers and then sell it here. We don't have to go load up our own carrier, then fly it somewhere else, and then offload it. We just do it like this. No carrier needed. Having said that, I see a lot of people are buying carriers from this. I've seen on a couple of people on Twitter showing the. Oh no, I even saw this on Reddit where like how it started, and like this is a guy with like less than enough to afford his own rebuy. And then how it ended, and it shows him in the carrier buying screen, which I don't recommend. If you get enough money to buy your own carrier, don't get a carrier. Get a carrier only if you can then afford to pay it for the rest of the year, because otherwise you'll just be making yourself money poor again. Asset rich, but money poor. You won't be able to do anything with your money. And then after a couple of weeks, you'll be like, why did I get this thing? I hate my life. And then it'll all go downhill from there. I hear, actually, that oftentimes people who win the lottery, it's more money, more problems, right? And they ended up being, wow, I wish I never won the lottery. Actually, I don't think they say that. I think they say, I wish all these people weren't asking me for money. and I wish I didn't spend all my money on these cars. And who are all these people in my house? That's what they say. Okay. Unshackled Jester says, started with over 3 billion as I was working my way towards a fleet carrier already. Phil says, I'm watching you because you blessed me with the meta alloy farming. Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was the Gold Rush stream we did before this one. And this one, if you can believe it, is even more lucrative than the meta alloy farming technique. Having said that, you know what's weird? About for 2 more weeks, I was able to farm all that meta alloys and sell to people who are still buying meta alloys for 1.9 million. I did 2 more carrier loads, and I made so much money because people didn't turn off their their buying orders. Is the server crashing again? I guess. I don't know. This is turning into a podcast now with like these with just visuals, right? Okay. The CG is broken profit. It really is. I have not. The last time I saw a CG with this much amount of money, people were saying they've made a $1 billion from the CG. One. And then the last CG we had there we go, making lots of money. I made 5 billion in the meta alloy one, and I've done a lot of behind the scenes stuff for this stream, so I've only made 3.5 billion only. I say this, and people in my Discord are like, I've made 22 billion. Like, are you kidding me? I feel so poor now. But okay, we're trying our best. We're trying our best. This is another reason why I haven't made as much as I thought I would. No, I've made a lot. Well, I take that back. I've made 3.5 billion. That's a lot, right? I could have made more if it wasn't for all these pesky kids logging on and logging off all day long. Alright, just coming in here. Alright, let's land and let's offload this stuff so we can just finally get to work. I recommend that you guys not playing open, because a couple of our guys in our Discord have been interdicted and murdered. And they don't even ask you for your stuff. They don't say, hey, give me 10 pounds of tritium or something, or hey, it's roleplay here, alright, I'm gonna shoot you and you're gonna run, and the hatch breaker thing and all that kind of thing. No, they just blow them up, which I think is the worst kind of pirate, because I think the pirate's code is waste not, right? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Let's see here. Okay, we finally landed. We finally did it. We're like refugees from the main game, and we got pushed all the way to Horizons. I think Horizons is the overflow room for Odyssey. I think that's what's happened. Okay, go to commodities, and finally we can sell. How much money are we gonna make? 324 million. Fantastic. Let's sell. And always make sure you do this again, because sometimes it bugs and it doesn't sell, and then you leave the station and you check your inventory and you still have inventory. So I always double check my inventory before I leave the station. Fantastic. How much money do I have? I have 3.597. I had less than this because... So I've made 4 billion now. Because the 3.5, I've deposited some into my carrier. So some of this is in here. Alright. Now we can start working. Now we can start by looking at which carriers are nearby that are selling tritium. Buy from them. Stay in the system. Don't go jumping around getting logged out of the server. Forget about that. Let's find which carrier sells. Alright, let's do this. Let's go to the web. Let's go to the Inara website. And let's see here. Let's reload this. Exports. Alright, 9 minutes ago. 9 minutes ago you were... Okay. This guy here has 3,000. No. This guy here... Oh. Actually, maybe... Yeah. Let's go there. Because look, he's selling it for that much. Oh, but it's a jump away. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, his name is Zora. Let's go to that station, that carrier, and let's jump there. Okay. Back to main screen. Copied that. Going here. All right. Oh no, this isn't Horizons. This is Odyssey. Because I held down, unless they changed it in Horizons, I held down the waypoint and it clicked. That's so weird. The loading screen, however, is the Horizons loading screen. But when I actually play the game, I'm in Odyssey. That's weird. Heartbreak 1 says, damn, I quit the game like 3 years ago, and now I'm tempted to get back in. Though I don't know anything about fleet carriers and stuff like that. Don't worry about it. You don't need to know nothing about fleet carriers, none know how. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Okay, let's go over here. So now we need to find Zora. There's Zora the Explorer. Let's get him. Go, 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 go. Run. Run. So with fleet carriers, you just go to Nara, and you tell the Nara what system you're in, and what commodity you want to buy, and then it will list, depending on what kind of criteria you have it listed for. You know, best imports, best exports, how close, how far, how long ago did it update. Okay, if we are able to land on Zora the Explorer here, we can get a really good profit because they're selling at 184 per ton. Now that sounds like a lot of money. That sounds like a lot down, right? But if you consider how much you're going to be making, how much are they asking for? Let's see. Zora's selling for 184,000. That's pretty good. We're gonna make, because these other dudes are selling for over 200. Some guys, some jokers are selling for 400 or 300. Forget that noise. Don't even bother. Let's come to Zora's place here. Okay, everybody, come to this place. Where is it? I have no idea. It's one of those really long ones. Coal sector 285. No, coal 285 sector, and then it's a bunch of NN-I A39-4. I'm gonna leave this up until I land. Maybe you guys need this. Yeah, you guys don't need a fleet carrier. Just we're the hired help. All right. There's a lot of money in just being the hired help here. Now this is another reason why you don't want to do this in open, because people will just blow you up. They won't even ask you for anything. They'll destroy you. Yes. Oh yeah. Give to me. Okay, great, I got it. No, wait, always check, always double check. It's not here. It's not there.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay, so there was a little bit of block lag or something. Let's go. Block lag, what game am I playing? Okay, now we need to get rid of all these fleet carriers from our filters so we can see where the heck we're going. And now we need to go back to that station. And there Bob's your uncle, we've done it. Alright. You saw how much money we made without buying from a carrier. This will be a hit from that profit, but we don't have to go flying 500 light years to find tritium and then fly back. We just fly one jump away and then come right back. There we go. Okay, the system again is this. I'm gonna leave it here till we jump out and go to that Zora fleet carrier. NPC pirates are annoying. They are, but they're not as bad as the interdiction thing. Because people were saying this before, like, hey, how is it that somebody interdicts me and my bullseye is in the bullseye and yet somehow I'm still interdicted? I don't get it either. I don't make the rules. I just die to them. Let's see. Okay. Let's go to Fozard Port. Fozard Port. Fantastic. I run around in a shieldless Type 9. To be honest, guys, I like, even if I'm not doing cargo missions, I like running around without shields. Number one, it frees up an optional internal that, you know, I could use for, I have no idea, but also it just feels like, you know, on your bike with no helmet on, right? Right? Nobody does that, right? You should all be safe. Wear your helmets, kids. Another thing I like to do is running around with no fuel scoop. I gotta tell you, having no fuel scoop really makes you wonder, am I going to die today? Am I going to starve my spaceship? Makes you pay attention to every single jump. And everything else just makes you feel like, oh, and then you have no shields? Oh, jeez. I gotta tell you, putting myself into danger that I do not need to be in, that's the way. That's the way of the game. Running around with shields, forget it. Fuel scoop, out the window, bud. What else can I get rid of that I don't need? Sensors, right? Everyone try to land without sensors? I haven't. I don't know. I have to try it, I suppose. Okay, let's go over here. And let's get on there. I will put, having said all that, I do double fist chaff launchers. Because NPCs sometimes they do interdict me. And then I have no shields. And I'm like, oh my god, why did I do this to myself? I have like 100,000, I have 100 million worth of, I literally have 100 million, oh my god, worth of cargo in my ship right now. I spent that much money. But what do I have to defend myself? Oh, that's right. 2 chaff launchers. So I feel pretty safe. Because once you spray out the first chaff launcher, you think to yourself, this isn't going to cut it. He's still shooting. And that's why you have the second chaff launcher. And then you know, I got several more seconds to make it out of here. Let me try to low wake myself out of this. Because luckily, since you're in a type 10, type 9, you won't have to deal with mass lock that much. I say that, but sometimes an anaconda gets you, which they shouldn't, and then you have to deal with an anaconda on your butt. And that's not for me. Not for me. No sir, no how. Okay, this is another reason why I have the auto docking, because I fly with no shields, no regard for my own personal well-being. But I realize I'm live streaming. I got to keep this entertaining. All right, let's go. Pad 2. Ouch! Ouch! That hurt. Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go.
Landing gear retracted.
Waiting in queue? No. What is this doing? Okay. No. Auto. Where is this thing? Auto dock. Off. Bad auto dock. Okay, we can do this. Alright, pad 2. Alright, everybody look for pad 2. Everyone remember where we parked. Pad 2. Okay, come in for landing. Pad 2, pad 2, pad 2. There we go. Alright, landing gear down. And chunk. There we go. And the repair, it's just the cost of doing business. All right. Am I stuck in the ground like this? Okay, no, I'm fine. It's the cost of doing business. There we go. All right. Now, since we bought that stuff from that carrier from Zora the Explorer and the next place over, let's sell that and see how much we get. Sell. So 179 million profit. Not as much as the over 300 million profit from me doing it like au natural, right? But I don't have to load and then offload. I just freaking offload for somebody else. All right, let's run that again. Let's return to here and just make sure that this person is still selling it. All right, let's go ahead and update this because we don't want to fly there and go back there and then they have nothing, right? Updated. Is Zora still having stuff? Nope. Look at that. Good thing we checked. Quantity 88. They have sold out. All right. Let's see here. This is right there. This guy here. Oh, he's right here. HCIS. Let's buy from them. Anybody else selling for lower? This person's selling for lower, actually. But that's 2 jumps away.
Hull integrity compromised.
Let's do it.
Taking damage.
Oh, I'm taking damage. What's happening? I'm fine. I'm fine, but he says with 80% hull left. Okay, we're gonna go to this place. We're gonna try to hopefully get to this truck. Okay, it's 1 jump away. Hopefully, gonna get there because they're selling for only just over 100,000. If you can find somebody that sells under 200,000, you're good to go. That's some profits you can take home. You can take that to the bank. Logan 6 says, I switched back to PG mode so we can wave at each other as we pass by. Oh yeah, so I'm running around in solo only because I'm not sure if the player group mode is working. I just took the last 700 from Zora. Fantastic. After Aspertero. Okay. Let's find that carrier. Fleet carrier. And I don't think they're here. Who was it? Let me look at it again. Brav Misanthrope. Brav Misanthrope, right there. Let's go. Wait. Check that. Everyone, Squadron and Friends. Ah, we didn't check that. Look at that. Only Squadron and Friends allowed here. Okay, we should have checked that before we came here. That's shame on me. Issue there. Okay, let's try this again. We got bamboozled. Okay, get rid of this. Get rid of surface. All right, let's see here. Zora's only has 88 left. We don't want that. Okay, well, we might just have to settle for 200,000. That's fine. Untitled Spacecraft. I really like that name. We'll go to them. Okay, and go to Galaxy Map. Copy and paste. You know what I should be doing? I should be honking. Let's go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's go. I should have honked in the last one too. It'd be nice to honk, cause then after a while you get all these places, and then you can see them in the system map, and then you can see whether or not they're friendly or not. Unshackled Jesser. Only an idiot sells under 200k. 233 is 50-50. Someone had to load the trip. I know, right? But we found something. We found somebody. Let's see. Untitled Spacecraft. I think it's this one. I don't know why. Hold on. Friends only. Okay. Friends only. Alright, let's look at this again. Alright, for those of you who have joined us just now, the way we're doing this is we're not looking for stations that are selling tritium, because usually they only have 12 tons and they're 1 billion miles away. So what we're doing is we're finding nearby carriers that are selling for a decent price. So let's go ahead and let's see here. This guy here, PTN Mad Hatter. Let's see, and also we want to make sure they're updated like right now instead of like 5 years ago. Misanthrope, no, you're a joker. This guy's probably Uptown Cabaret. That's where we are. Let's check this. Oh, I want to check this guy. This guy for real? Uptown Cabaret. Who can land at your fleet carrier? It doesn't say. Am I looking at the right place? Landing pad type. Am I missing something? It doesn't say. I think this is the system we're at. Upton Cabaret. Friends only. Ah. Okay. Back to the drawing board. I don't know why it wouldn't say here. Okay, let's try the Mad Hatter then. Because Mad Hatter has a decent amount of cargo, and that's a decent enough price. Just like they were saying before. Where is it? Unshackled is saying look for between 233 to 250. Let's see here. Let's make sure this guy is selling. I think we just got lucky with Zora that they were selling all access. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go there then. Mad Hatter, PTN Mad Hatter, Jumbo Daddy. That's the name of the system, not the carrier. Jumbo Daddy. I like that. Alright. This should work.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, we got away with we got away with murder and buying tritium for 188. It's a trap. Uh-oh. You think it's a trap?
3, 2,
Argentina Vegas says it's a trap. Uh-oh. Yeah, I wonder how many of these places have low prices for tritium, and you go there and just a bunch of dudes with guns.
temperature critical.
However, in order to achieve that, they would still need the supply, right? Because they wouldn't show up on the Inara if they didn't have the supply. However, how hilarious would that be? Oh my god, it's right here too. It's like 5 seconds from the thingamajig. I'm gonna turn auto docking on because I'm a lot slower auto docking at a carrier than I am at a station. Wrong screen, I apologize. Hey Ghost, did you watch Morbius? No. Who is Morbius? What is Morbius? Is that another streamer or is that a Marvel TV show? Super Mobian. I feel sorry for Giraffe. Should I sell him a few thousand? Why do you feel sorry for me? Because I'm being catfished by all these carriers? Alright, getting in there. That's a cool looking carrier, by the way. You don't see the, I think it's is this the Nautilus type? You don't see too many of these.
Access granted. Commander, you are good to approach the landing.
It's Morbin time. Zoro was either doing a fire sale to get it off his ship because he or she was done with the runs or wanted it gone, or they forgot to make their friends only. Most likely they didn't make it friends only, and we just stole all their stuff. Morbius is the hottest, baddest movie right now. Are you an ad agency? Are you? What's going on? This is Elite Dangerous. We're not talking about. Oh, look at that! They got the white. This is a cool looking
Landing gear
carrier.
deployed.
I like the white landing lights. It almost looks ethereal. Looks like it's like out of Diablo 2. That looks pretty good. I was thinking about getting yellows whenever I can afford it, and getting it not a yellow, like the lime green, because my carrier is lime green. But that white looks pretty nice. Okay, enough talking about that. Let's get the stuff. We're here for the stuff. Mad Hatter, you got the stuff? Let's see.
Landing complete.
They have the stuff. Okay. Now, 175 million. Now, if you feel like you can't afford 175 million, don't buy 175 million. You can buy less. You don't have to max out your Type 9's cargo hold. All right. That's something people often forget. Like, we'll make a video about how to make like the fastest spaceship in Elite Dangerous, and people are like, but you can't do anything in it because all it is engines. Then I'm like, well, you don't have to go that fast. You can still go slower. you can. It is possible not to make it maximum speed. But if you want it to be fasty, here's the max, and then just scale down. Scale it down, you know. But yeah, sometimes that stuff needs to be said. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, people they're like, okay, I guess I'll have no rebuy. I'll crash into the station and I'll die. Damn you, Ghost Giraffe. I'll see that in the comments. Void JPEG, cool name. I like that. Void JPEG. Is it better to use an Imperial Cutter or Type 9 for trading like you do? What's the difference? Okay, so I am in there's two camps, I find. Alright? Let me get rid of these fleet carriers for a second here. So I clear my mind. There's two camps, I believe, when it comes to carting around cargo. There's one camp that is like, okay, I only have so much money, or I haven't like, you know, unlocked the cutter, so could I just use a Type 9? I can buy one, right? I can afford the Type 9. The max cargo is, I think it's 788 if you take out like if you take out Super Cruise Assist and whatever else I have on here. I think it's boarding. It's 784, and then they buy it and they're having fun time. They're fine. Everything's fine. No problems. Then you got this other camp that is like, why are you flying a T9, you freaking noob? Learn how to play the game and grind for the cutter. Spend $1 billion and do the exact same thing. Oh yeah, by the way, you're going to be running into the side of the station walls because it drifts like like a hot hockey puck on a winter's evening. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, and then you got those people running around telling you how to play the game. Meanwhile, all you need is cargo. That's it, right? Cargo being taken from one place to the other place. How you do it, it don't matter. But I'll tell you what. I'll tell you one thing. There's one wrong way of doing it, and it's using a cutter. There's two camps. One camp's right. The other camp uses the cutter. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying they're doing it wrong. Okay, we're going to here at Fozard Port. I hope that explained everything to you. And if you disagree with me, go ahead and put it in the comments. I would love to hear a rebuttal. I wish somebody was here to defend themselves. Because I tried using the cutter, and I cannot, for the life of me, I cannot deal with that thing. I love it. I think it looks really cool. I think it's awesome that it goes fast. Because, okay, I'll tell you this one thing. The cutter can zoom away from the landing pads so much faster. You just push boost and you're gone. With a Type 9, you have to wait 5 days. Oh god, I'm getting interdicted. Oh no, this is my life now. Wait, no, I have $175 million worth of stuff. Okay. Alright. Alright, Chef Launchers, do your thing. Okay, what am I being attacked by? Oh, it's a Viper. Okay. Hold on. It's a Viper. I don't have guns on my ship, though. If I was flying my Type 10, I'd have guns on the ship, and oh man, it'd be dead. Oh, my Type 10? I'll tell you what, sir. The Type 10 doesn't mess around. You interdict that thing, you are done. If you're not an actual person with feelings and emotions, that all you do all day is try to make other people's days the worst day of their lives, if you're not that person, then you're dead. Because my Type 9 has all turrets engineered to the teeth. And I just click a trigger, gone. Forget about it. Dead. Alright, so like I was saying, the cutter is really fast at leaving the launch pads. So it has that one thing going for it. However, you will one day you will drift or accidentally boost into the wall and you will be destroyed. And then that's the day where you sell it and you buy yourself 2 Type 9s, and then you live easy and breezy like your good old friend Why is Europe here? All right, let me look at the comments here because I'm pretty sure I made some people mad. Okay. Type 9, cheaper rebuy, slower ship. Cutter equals has the speed to outrun enemies that interdict you, but higher rebuy. My cutter's name is Garbage Can, says John Smith. That's like buying a really expensive cat and naming it Fred. Let's see. Cutter has better. Oh, that's true. The cutter does have a better jump range, but the Type 9 is more reliable at dock. That is true. However, I don't use my cargo ships for very long trips. It's usually just in system or 1 or 2 systems nearby.
You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Let's see, what else people are saying? Mongrel says, I regret using the cutter for cargo. It really is trash. Oh, too bad. Too bad, cutter folk. Let's see here. Cutter doesn't handle auto dock pretty good. Nope. I mean, having said that, just because one is better than the other, I still need to babysit my Type 10 when it's auto launching, because it has a tendency to just run into the walls. It's like a captured orca, right? It just like it doesn't understand its surroundings, and it will just run into the walls until it dies. Let's see here.
Landing gear deployed.
Mind showing the build, Disemboweled Ego? Oh yeah, Disemboweled Ego. He is our resident Elite Dangerous guru. So anything he says, do it, unless it's by a cutter. Don't do it. Let's see here. Commodities. All right, so that
At maximum capacity.
run, we made 148 million. Fantastic. I want to check the Ghost Giraffe, not the Ghost Giraffe, the Laser Cops, our leaderboard. It's kind of a joke because we should not be up here, but we are. Let's see here. We were 42nd last time. Oh, here we are. We're 37th. Oh, screenshot that. That's a record. Oh my god. Oh my god. My game just exploded because I pushed screenshot. What was that? What was that? Let me check the stream. Did that happen on your end too? Or was that just my screen just going bananas? I went to screenshot and my life ended. My life literally flashed before my eyes. Okay, I'll never do a screenshot again. Wow. Okay, anyways, we're 37th in trade, which is so funny. Cool, and I think it's just me and Disemboweled. We're the only ones. Also, if you want to join the Laser Cops, we are accepting all applications. You do have to do an orientation. The orientation is I forget. What am I? We don't have an orientation. All right, let's go back to the books, guys. Let's go figure out epilepsy alert. I know, right? I died. I had a seizure. This is my seizure. I act normally until I die. Okay. Okay. While the ship is auto launching. Oh god, that doesn't sound good. I don't know what happened, but I'm just here now. Okay, let's do this. Good exports. Let's redo this. Let's see here. Updated. Okay, Mad Hatter still has stuff. You guys haven't cleared him out yet. But that's like, if we get there at the wrong time, we'll have less than a maximum cargo. So I'm not going there. This guy, however, pretty good. PTN Enterprise. Oh, they must know each other. They're probably like friends. They hold hands. Okay, we're going to PTN Enterprise. In the GU system. Main screen on. Oh, look at that, it survived. It survives leaving the dock. Boy, you sure get to tour around the bubble, huh? You get to see sights you never thought you'd see. The back of a planet. There we go. Look at that. Did you ever see you ever think you'd see the back of this planet? Not me. Okay, we're going to another system now.
3, 2,
Oh god, I'm sorry. Everyone's pancreas has exploded because I took a screenshot. I wonder why that is. I think my screenshot, you know what happened? I think I know what happened. I recently did an update to my graphics card, and I think my graphics card takes screenshots at 1 billion. Let's see here. Where is PTN? There, Enterprise. There it is. At 1 billion megapixels per second, or whatever the maximum resolution of life is. And when it does that, it destroys my screen. And I don't know how to reset it while we're streaming. I'll probably figure it out after stream. But I'll probably forget, and then next stream, I take a screenshot. I'll be like, oh my god, I've killed everyone. Alright. PTN Enterprise. Coming in for a landing, guys. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and do the honky honk. Barefoot Games. My squadron managed to get number 2 overall in Thargoid combat and 3rd in PvP at the same time. We got 2 trophies. I'm so proud of them, as only 3 of us are doing it. You know, for the I'm super proud of Disemboweled Ego, the guy I mentioned before, where I said ignore him if he mentions anything about cutters. He got 1st place in the Meta Alloy CG. We're like, are you sure? And so they're like, yeah, no one else is higher above me in Inara, so I guess I won. So congrats to Disemboweled on that. Okay, we're coming in for landing. I don't like how close we are to this planet. Horizons. Too bad this isn't in Horizons, because I gotta say, Horizons planets look so much better in Super Cruise. This looks like they did a cardboard cutout. It's like a cardboard cutout in the background of what a planet looks like in 1989. Like it's like Voyager 2 took this photo and they imported it into Elite Dangerous. It looks like I have a pizza pan, and I haven't washed it in a couple days, and now all the bacteria is here. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a petri dish where you put your kid's hand in it for their science show and tell thing, and after a day, it looks like this. All right, I ran out of my diss track. I don't know what to say. Okay, look at this, red. I don't know if I like red. It does look nice with the blue here, but on my carrier it's all green. Now, that is complementary colors, however, the green and the red. But the only problem I have with it is that I don't want it to look like Christmas on my fleet carrier 24/7. Having said that, in Warcraft, my garrison is still in Halloween mode. If you guys know what that means. I haven't changed it. It looks a lot better in Halloween mode. Anyway, so there you go. I'm not going to explain what I just said. Those of you who know, you know. Okay, PTN Enterprise. Do you have the goods? Show me what you got. Alright, we got it. Fantastic. Making so much money. Auto launch. Let's go. Alright, this place has good stuff here. Uh oh. Oh god, it disengaged way too fast. I almost ran into the thing. Alright, let's go to look at our little tour we made. Look at this. A little constellation of a tour we've done. Okay, so see right now, if we were in a cutter, we'd already be past the mass lock distance, and we could be on our merry way to running into the walls somewhere else. But alas, we have to wait like 8 more seconds when you're in Type 9. Okay, this is the second time I got top 10 in a CG, says Disemboweled Ego. And that CG gets skipped. Huh? I'm top 10 in this CG too. And it'll probably get skipped in Frameship Live 2. Oh, that's right. They read your name if you're at the top of the Frameship Live. Oh, that sucks. What? Several Lovesk? What is that doing here? Okay. Where are we going, guys? We are going to... Oh my god. I wish I didn't have to keep turning this on and off. Okay. Finding the station. Is there a way to just favorite a station and it goes to the top? Is that a thing? Because if I do this, it just puts a little flag on it. Okay. Forget about it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get ours. Let's get what we came for. Tons of reward. Okay, so far, 3,700,000,000. What a day. TJG online. I'm having so much trouble logging in. I mean, yes. I gotta tell you, it is a pain to log in right now. I think everybody and their dad are logging in. Tell dad he can have his screen time in the morning, because at night, that's when the kids come and play. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm reacting still to having given myself an epileptic fit by taking a screenshot. I'm babbling. Fozard porn. Port. Disable the other things in the filter. Never. Okay, I'll do that. That's probably sorry. My instant points of interest gone. Sources gone. Systems, I'll keep that. Oh no, you made I'm doing my victory lap. This is the loop of shame. This is a victory lap. There we go. Nav panel should have a show bookmarks option. It should. Buku fish. Also, hey, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. There we go. There we go. That was a good idea to just get rid of everything else on the nav thing. Forcer's choice. Yeah, now it's just these. Okay, that's a lot better. So I don't need to see all these things. Systems, forget about it. The station. Stars, get out of here. Get out of town, stars. Who do you think you are? Alright, gonna land here. I'm so glad that Super Cruise Assist is just proximity based and not speed based. There we go. Hey Mars, it's me, Logan 6. Buku Fish. Lies. I don't know who you are. Okay, come in. But also, nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Facepalm. Always run Super Cruise, if nothing else. The 4-second dropout saves a lot of time over a few hours. Did I say billions? Yes, Mesavage. I did say billions. Keep the carrier turned on, Mars. No, because I can't. Oh, jeez, I'm looking at your comments and look, I almost died.
You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
You guys are trying to kill me. You guys are trying to get me killed. Alright. That's fine. Look at this. I persevere. I somehow am able to look up at the screen in time and press the 0 throttle key. I don't know about you guys, but I often get asked, hey Mars Europe, what do you use as your joystick? Do you use a HOTAS? Do you use that HOTAS? And after I ask them what that means, I say I do not use such things. I use keyboard. And they go, oh yes, I am a keyboard and mouse aficionado myself. I'm pretty good at PvP, says that person. And I respond with, no sir, you misunderstand me. I use just the keyboard. I'm like a Commander Data over here with just the keyboard.
Contact. Command system shut down.
And so I'll explain why in just a second.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Let's sell. Let's sell. $148 million profit. And so can you. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and auto launch, and let's go take a look at the board. Let's go take a look. Okay, again, if you're new to the stream right now, just tuning in. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody's having a lot too much fun here. Let's remove this person.
Landing gear retracted.
You're gone. See you later.
Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Take your funniness elsewhere. Okay. So I go to Inara. It's INARA. And I go to commodities, right? Then after that commodities, I go to exports. Then I make sure this, right? Make sure you have your system, your commodity that you're looking for, and I go to updated. What's the most updated carrier that has stuff?
Why should you buy refurbished?
Oh my God!
eBay refurbished product.
Ad came in out of nowhere. Then after that, look at here. Okay, this guy's selling. Oh, that's a good price. 213. Error, failed to load. I like his name here. Let's go make sure that this carrier indeed accepts everybody, or docking access all. Okay, everybody go here, buy all his stuff before he realizes he has it to carrier access all. All right, copy that. Okay, 5,000. Oh, that's enough. That's enough. Let's go back. Let's get in there. Main screen on. Okay, go to Galaxy Map. Go to here, press this button, do that. It's somewhere we have not been before. Fantastic. We're exploring. We're winning the game. Going. Gone. Okay. Alright, if you weren't able to catch the name of the system, it's the one right in front of my face.
Drive charging.
I'll leave it like this so you guys can see where I'm going. Destination Cole 285 Sector JY-H C10-34. That number once again is 1-800. Look at the screen. Oh, somebody made elite. Somebody made elite in trading. Fantastic. Fantastic. There we go. Here we go. All right, let's hope this person is here. Fleet carriers. Where are you? Selling tritium. There, error failed to load. I love that name. That's such a funny name. There we go. There we go. Yeah, what happens when you get elite in trading? Do you get better deals from places? Is that a thing? What a cool and funny name for your carrier. Error failed to load. I really like that. It tickles me. Hee hee hee. Okay, show. Alright, if anybody has any questions how we find these places, feel free to ask. I didn't understand it myself until somebody showed me, and I didn't understand what they meant at all, so then they showed me again, and then I was like, no, can we just screen time? Can you just show me on your screen? So they showed me on their screen, and then like, oh, okay, I understand. And then I did it once, and I said, I don't get it. But eventually I figured it out, and here we are. I'm showing you guys. Okay, I can't tell if this is in front of the planet or behind the planet. I don't want to run into it. I know that much. Let's see. I'm gonna make a gamble and say it's in front. And I will be correct. No, I was right. Look at that. Right in front. Barely. There we go. Okay, he had a lot of stuff. Let's see here. Docking is there. How much stuff did he have?
Why should you buy refurbished?
Oh my god, this ad keeps coming up. This person had... Where is it? 5,000. Okay, so they should have quite a lot. Okay, going back in the game. Oh, look at that. I almost died running into this again.
You have been cleared for
Okay, this
approach.
person has
Feel
the
free to
red
relax.
landing pads also, but personally, I like it how it looks on this one than on the last one. Okay, never mind. I'm looking at drapes. Let's see here. You get harder NPCs? What does that mean? A good way to make money in Elite? Impossible, says Commander Annihilator, who annihilates any profit. Let's see. So it gives you nothing. Elite rank gives you nothing. It's like Willy Wonka. You get nothing. NP Eloli says thanks for the tip. Time to make Hella Skrilla.
Enjoy your stay.
I don't know what that means, but I think it's good. Alright, let's see here. Are they selling it? Yes, look at this. This is pretty good. This is a good deal. Good deals. There's 4,000 still left here, guys. Get it. Come to the failed to load
Restrict speed until a
carrier.
is far behind you.
That's a pretty good deal. See, I will say this: if you put a good deal on your carrier, if you don't have the time to offload your carrier and you're watching the stream and you're like, how come do not come to my carrier? God. Number one, you should name it after me. If you have a carrier that says Ghost Giraffe, I will go there. I will go there and I will buy from the carrier. But if just put at a decent price. But if you just knock it down, maybe like 220, 210 maybe. I mean, what, you're shaving off time, right? You might not make. What is that? Oh my God, there's a giant bubble in front of me. I think I just flew through Raxla. If you you'll offload your stuff faster than the next guy, which means it'll put you back into the driver's seat to then reload your stuff. You get what I'm saying? So you'll be making money faster. We won't be making as much per load. I say that as though it's a really huge tip, like it's mind-blowing, but it's not. It's not. Okay, going back to Fozard Port. And I left you guys on a cliffhanger of a tip as to why I only use keyboard for flying my spaceships. And before we get to that, let me go ahead and look at the chat. Unshackled Jester, my resident translator. Skrilla means money. Thank you. Jason Bohr says, it's about time FDev have to show their investors their coffers. Let's make everyone a billionaire. Yeah, let's show everyone likes to play the game. Linkster1666 says, why the fun are you paying 200,000 a credit per ton? Because we'll be making a profit of 170 million afterwards. That's why, maybe. Maybe because I want to make hundreds of millions of dollars without having to fly all across the galaxy in a ship that only goes 29 light year jumps. I did not know it went that far. Inventory empty. See, guys, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. Always make sure your freaking carrier shows that you have a full inventory. All right. Case in point. Case in point. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back. It's that inventory bug. Where did we come from? Here? Where did we go? All right. Let's go back there. Luckily, I remember the name of the place. Oh, God. Failed to load. You bamboozled me. We're going back. So your carrier will do this thing. Come back, come on. Okay, now the game is loading simulation. Okay. Jumping back out.
Drive charging.
I know there's nothing in there because my spaceship should not be able to jump that far fully loaded. So we got the bug where you load your T9 and it actually isn't loaded. Always double check. I think I said that at the beginning of the stream, and now you guys got to see an example of a pro Elite Dangerous player. It happens to the best of us. And you get bamboozled by the loading dock foreman. He's over there laughing his butt off. His butt has come completely off. And he's laughing into it, wiping his eyes with all the tears from all his laughs. Because now we're coming back. Check there first. Great idea. I'll do that. I'll do that one. You've never seen that bug? Yeah, it sucks. It's a doozy. It's a doozy of a bug. Luckily, I didn't fly 500 light years somewhere, only to come back and realize that I had left the keys at home. First load just delivered. Okay, Joseph Faber says, first load just delivered. Uh-oh, wait, I did realize I haven't done something. There we go. Alright, saved my life. Okay. No, it's not there. Unshackled. It's not there because I checked my hyperspace thing. Okay. I was reading something. Somebody was saying something amazing. It's probably life-changing. I've lost it. Oh well, it's gone forever. We're gonna land. What I'm saying is that there are other carriers cheaper. You're right, there are other carriers cheaper. However, it says they're cheaper, right? It'll say it, right? We'll go to buying price. Let's get rid of all this stuff, right? It'll say they're cheaper, but the problem is they are selling only to their friends. So you go there and they're just selling to their friends. A sure way of knowing that you're not going to waste your time by like, okay, let's check this guy. Let's go look at his thing. All right, then after that you click this button over here. Oh, look at this. Oh yes, docking. Oh, wait, he's not sent to all his friends. Dear Lord. Is this true? Wait, how long ago? That was an hour ago. Okay, that's not there anymore. That's another thing. You go to updated. You go to updated. And that's what you need to check. You need to check from now, and 10 minutes already too long. Speaking of which, I'm wasting time explaining this. I need to land here. And I swear to God, if I land here and suddenly my cargo just magically appears, I'm gonna leave this carrier and fly to the other station and sell all of it as quickly as possible. Hey, how come my thing's not doing it? Okay, request docking again.
Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you.
There we
You
go.
have been cleared for approach. Feel free to relax. Your docking computer.
Skyzeno says Jenkins' respite is better in the main system. Ooh, we'll go there next. We'll go there next. Yeah, the ones that are cheaper are unreliable, especially if they're under 10K in cargo. Because if it's under 10K, that stuff is gonna get bought up like crazy. We got lucky at the start of the stream. Somebody's selling at 188, but then that was it. 209. Yeah, 209 is pretty good. That's a good price. This place is 218 or whatever. I can't remember. Okay. All right, Unshackled Jester. Let's see who wins. Who wins Elite Dangerous? We'll see who wins. Let's see. Inventory is still not there. Okay, let's go here.
We've got you safe and sound.
Commodities.
Shut down. Welcome, Commander.
Oh my God, you were right. Why? Why is this game not like me today?
Landing clamps disengaged.
Okay.
You have liftoff.
Oh. How could I have known? How could I have foreseen this occurrence? If only somebody had warned me. If only we had somebody in the stream to guide me and steer me away from my ways. If we only had the hero. Unshackled Jester, you're the hero we don't deserve. That's what that amounts to. Well, there we go. There you have it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Lol. You tried to help. Hey, guess what though? I gave you a chance to tell all your friends that you told a streamer, I told you so, and he ate his hat. Where's my hat? I'm gonna eat it. It's on the couch. I can't reach it. Need to look at the commodities market again after you buy. Then it will give you a cargo full message. All right, G-Sax. Look at that. We have a sane person in the chat to lead us, to guide us. I'm not even joking when I say this, but I think half of the time when I live stream, no, not even half the time. When I play, like maybe 90% of the time, I learn from everybody watching the stream more so than people learn from me. I think they come here just to watch it's like when you see a YouTube video of a baby cow trying to jump over like a tree log and it just face plants each time, and you're like, oh, how funny, also how cute, right? Oh, how funny, how cute, the stupid cow just trying to jump over a log and it can't. Doesn't know it could just go around. That's me. That's me when it comes to live streaming. Okay. I'm glad you guys are finding each other. Unshackled. G-Sax 1000% correct. Yeah, I'm building a community of the I told you so's Ghost Giraffe. Alright, here we go. Fozard Port. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't show up and then I'd pretend like, oh no, I'm going to have to go back. Because look, see? 17 light years. That's what threw me off, guys. The current jump range is 17 light years. It's at 29 light years. So I thought, okay, yeah, this thing here, a bug for not telling me how much cargo I have in my cargo bay. That's one thing. But then to have a double error, this was my redundancy, right? This is my redundant check to see if the warning light indeed was a warning light or if it was just a faulty bulb. And so it told me 29. And so, I mean, how could I have known? If only somebody was here to tell me what to do. Okay, here we go. We're going to land. We're going to land at Fozard Port. We're going to show why we overpay, apparently. 200,000 per ton. Let's see here. What was the price of... I think it was 218. Let me check. On the carrier I was at, it was... Let's see. It was... Where is it? Carrier... Oh, 213. Uh-oh, I'm being interdicted. You're trying to get me killed again. Oh no, I've been interdicted. Who is it? Run. Oh, what is it? Oh god, it's the worst thing in my life. Okay. Aha, I have chaff. Oh no, a missile! I have a second chaff. Okay, come on, run. Run away. Run away. Oh, I thought I had... I'm pretty sure I have point defense. But I tell you what, it sure doesn't look like it. Okay, come on. I don't know why I'm boosting. Why do I think that matters? Okay, come on. Come on. Oh no, modules, thrusters. That's the last thing I want to go. Come on. Okay, charging. Let's go. 56%. Okay, we're out of here. We're done. Molteberg can eat my dust. Alright, let's go ahead. He ruined my Super Cruise assist. Oh boy, that was fantastic. Oh man, that got my heart going. That made me feel like I made a huge mistake by not putting shields on this thing. But you know what? You know what? No shields, no problem. Because guess what? I just realized I have no thrusters. Okay, hold on. Because I'll just endlessly drift. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay, now the question is, since my thrusters... Okay, 17%, I have enough. That's enough to land. I'm okay. Okay, I'll trust this to land me. 55%. I can afford to run into the wall one time. Alright, now let's go back and tab out. Let's see. So the next place we're going to go to, let's figure this out. Exports. Exports here. Oh, something just jumped in. I wonder what that is. Okay, 28 minutes ago. No. Now. Okay, this place. 188 again. Okay. 3,000. Let's check them. 188. That looks like they're on friendly mode. No. All. We're going here. Okay. This place next. 188. Okay, we need to offload immediately. Forget this auto dock. Let's get in here. Pad 2. Oh, it's nearby.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
Here it is.
Landing gear deployed.
Get landed. T9. Get landed. Come on. Just chonk that in there.
Hull integrity compromised.
There we go.
Taking
Aha. Alright. Repair, restock, refuel, close the loop.
Landing complete.
Close our port.
Welcome to our
Sell
starport.
commodities. Okay, so I am more nervous about missing 157 million on that one. Okay, auto launch. Let's go. We're going to this place. There. Push this button. Hit that. And we're locked in. Okay. Gotta check the name of the carrier again because I've forgotten.
landing gear retracted.
Okay, up.
Landing coupler disengaged. You are clear to
Okay,
leave.
doing this manually. Down. Out and go. There, that's why I use a keyboard. Because with the keyboard, you can get out of the airlock super quick. And it's very exact, so you don't have to worry about if you're coming at a weird angle or not. So again, I don't use mouse, I don't use joystick, I use keyboard. Which is probably why I failed that interdiction. Alright, here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, going in. Okay, somebody else has bought from that guy.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Flight control signing off.
GSAC says, "See, I watched the stream to see your wild landings and zany antics. Stuff I'm too boring to try." Oh man. Well, tell you what. When you got enough money to like explode for no reason, you'll want to do the crazy zany stuff too. All right, we're here. Let's see. Locations and carriers. Oh, what was the guy's name? Do you guys remember? Carrier's name is Swashbuckler. Swashbenstolz. There it is. This is the place. We want to go here. Whoa! Oh, it's on the other side of the star. There we go. Another thing about using a keyboard, especially with the Type 9, is that there's no dead zone, right? You press the button and you go. So you don't have to like pull back against the resistance of the joystick's spring. It just goes the direction you go to. So that's another reason why I use it. Ah, jeez. This chat's trying to get me killed. Hide user. Get rid of this person. There we go. Okay, there. Got rid of him. Okay, hopefully that got rid of the freaking super fun time bot. I think I failed that interdiction because I was distracted. That's right. Had nothing to do with the fact that I'm using the thing. Okay, come on, let's get in here. Ben's selling us all the stuff for 188. I'm boosting at the carrier. Request docking. Alright, fantastic. Okay, cool. I'm gonna let it do its job here. Auto dock in progress. It's fine. When you approach it from above, you don't have to do... Sometimes if I approach from below, I'll take the auto dock off and just land it myself. When you approach it from above, it goes straight to it, so it's fine. I think this is the default setting of the carrier too, right? I like the look of the default carrier also. But I feel like I have to change it, right? Never be happy with what you're given. Right? That's what my impatience has taught me. There we go, and landed.
Docking confirmed. Engine shutting down. Welcome to this carrier, Commander.
190. Okay, they raised the price. Oh, I just barely got it. It's all gone now. There's 15 tons left. Auto launch. Okay, now let's go fly back. I like it when I'm like the last person to get all the stuff. Makes me feel special. A little pat on my back. You did good, Mars. You gotta be. You got the ones and zeros before the last guy did. Embrace. Yes, reject them. Embrace credits instead. Okay. Yeah. Relocate that Type 9 and get ready to do some credits.
4, 3, 2, 1.
How often, Buku Fish, also nice to see you again, do I get the bug where I target the fleet carrier, but then when you jump out, you target another? I get it like every other time. What they're referring to is sometimes you have a carrier that's targeted where you're going to go, but when you go into Super Cruise, it targets a whole other carrier. And when you're loading your carrier with stuff, that is such a pain in the butt, because most often I'll be able to catch it, but there's been maybe 2 times, I think I can recall 2 times where I didn't catch it, and I was like, wait a second, that's not my carrier. It's like going to a parking space, right? And you go to your car and you put the key into the door, and you're like, uh-oh, someone thinks I'm stealing this car. One time I did that with my grandpa when I was a kid. We were at the bank back when you used to go to the bank. And it opened the car. We sat inside and we're like, wait a second, this isn't our car, but it was the exact same model and everything, but it opened the door to the car. But we instantly knew as soon as we got inside, because my grandpa had red leather interior, while this guy did not. Okay, hi Mars, it's me, Logan 6. How big is this ship? Which ship? My ship? The Type 10? I'm Type 9? It's, there are bigger. But this is the biggest cargo you can get. There is another ship called Cutter, I think. I don't know. We talked about it earlier. But nobody seemed to like it. So, but this one, the cargo you can do is 784. You can do 788, but why? Right? Well, I use the other cargo space that could be cargo as my Super Cruise assist and my landing assist, because I am lazy. I don't want to do it myself. Playing the game is for chumps. I want the computer to do it. So this one is 784, which is really, really good. having said that, I don't have shields. I don't know if you noticed from the last time I got interdicted. No shields, no problem though, because like I said, I have 2 chaff launchers. Count them. 1, 2, and I used all of them. And I mean, it's arguably the reason why I'm still here, right? I'm pretty sure, let me see. I'm pretty sure I have a point defense, but I swear to goodness gracious, it was not defending at all. No, I don't even see where I put it. It's likely not even there. Actually, let me check here. Do I have it? Point defense. I should put 2 point defenses on. Let's see. Chaff launcher. No, I don't have point defense. That's weird. Oh, I know why I don't have point defense. This isn't my main cargo ship. My main cargo ship's called the moving van. Alright guys, I wish I could show this to you, but it goes beyond the scope of this stream. But okay, the reason why I have 2 Type 9s that do the exact same thing is when I'm loading a carrier with stuff, be it my carrier or somebody buying like Trillium and I'm loading it for them and they're paying me, right? When they're like buying Trillium instead of selling it. What I do is I land at the carrier, I deposit the stuff, then I go inside of the carrier, I push the escape pod, and it teleports me back to the station I was at. The station I was at has the other Type 9. And so then I tell that station, hey, you know the Type 9 I landed at the fleet carrier? Send it over here. And then I get in the Type 9 that I was in, and then I just drive back. So I cut out half of the commute. I call it the Cargo Conga. Now it doesn't work. It's not efficient if you have a really good angle with a station, because sometimes you'll have a station and you just jump out and you're already there. So it's best not to do the Cargo Conga. But there's sometimes where you land somewhere and it's on the other side of a ringed planet or on the other side of a pair of orbiting moons, and the gravity well is just bonkers. And so in that case, that's when I use it. So not every time,
At maximum capacity.
but it definitely takes out, I would say, maybe I wouldn't say it takes out like 50%. I would say it takes out about 25 to 30% of the time it would normally take me to load up a carrier. And it's fun to do. It's fun to push the eject button. Any game that has an eject button and you get to use it, fantastic. Alright, let's go back to this thing here. Exports. Updated. What's the news? Let's look at these numbers.
Why should you buy refurbished,
Oh
Militia?
my god! Okay. I should figure out why I should buy refurbished. Now I'm curious. Alright, let's see. This person's selling for 100. Wait, that's the same place. Oh, Misanthrope. Don't go here. They're just selling to friends. They're being selfish. This person here, let's see. That's 20 minutes ago. That's too old. We want everything below 8 minutes, because most likely you're not going to find that. Okay. Uptown Cabaret. I think we'll have to go back here. Uptown Cabaret. Let's make sure that they're actually selling to people. Nope, they aren't, because it would say right here. I think that's what happened last time. We went to Uptown Cabaret and they weren't selling to people. Yeah, see, I'm wise to you. After a while, you get wise to these people. You're like, okay, I see you. I see what you're pulling. Okay, PTN. Now, I know that PTN, I don't know who PTN is, but their guys are always selling. So I'm going to... Oh, wait, no. Supply is only 98. Alright, it's been more than a minute. Let's go and re-update this. Let's see. Poo poo bum incoming, says Bone Idol the Third. See, Disemboweled says, I'm looking at chat now. Disemboweled says, I wonder if it'd be a good idea to do that trick for this CG if you have a carrier and system and an escape pod to a station several jumps away. Oh. I guess that would make sense, but it would be very situational. I don't know if that would be good for this. Yeah, I don't know. You wouldn't be able to transport your ship to the carrier with cargo because it'll just delete it all. Uptown is selling to all now. Okay, let's go to Uptown then. Let's go there. Look at this. Look at me listening to chat. Aren't you proud of me, Unshackled? Okay, let's go here. Uptown Cabaret, and let's double check. I can't figure it out. Okay, we're just going. I ain't got no time for double checking. Skyzino, thank you for the compliment. Super appreciate that. Commander Molen Rika says, I'm selling 10k tritium at 217 per ton in my carrier. Alright. We'll go there. Well, everyone else is going there. PTN is a player trade network, Discord of traders. All their freighters are either 150 ton or 190 ton. For the CG, it seems. Alright, Molan Reka, I'll go there after I go to this other place. Oh, let me check something. Yeah, because this place supposedly is 200 per ton. So we'll go to your carrier next. Because 217 is pretty good. Void JPEG. You just cashed in 280 million. I know, right? Aren't you glad you tuned in? Uh-oh, none of these things. Okay, fleet carriers. There we are. Boop. Bish bash bash. I made it. There we go. Okay. You got tired of Holland? Yeah, Molenark. I know how that feels. You know, it's funny because people were saying that, oh man, I'm so burnt out from buying and selling. It's funny because I don't have the stomach for exploring, for being an explorer, an actual like player of the game. I can't do it. Like if it's over 20 light year jumps, I'm just not gonna go there. Go tell me about it. I'll read about it on Reddit. But when it comes to being a space trucker, I don't care how long it takes. 60 light years. I'll do it. That's a lot, right? Hold on. Oh man, this thing has me on the other side. Forget it. But I don't know what it is about space trucking, but I just like it. I'm like Marge Simpson. I just think it's neat. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's a part of it is why I don't fly with a fuel scoop. It's because I like going to stations and then I land there and I refuel. Sometimes I'll get out, stretch my legs, and see if they have any guns for sale. And then after I play United States of America Simulator, I'll get back in my spaceship with my new like rifle, and then I'll go and complete my run. And I just like it. I guess to each their own, eh? Bone the Third keeps saying the same thing over and over. I think it's code for something. And I'm not smart enough to figure it out. Bone Idol, I think you've outwitted me. I can't figure out your code. It's too hard to crack. Carrier services. Alright. I was able to land.
Touchdown. Enjoy your stay.
Alright.
How can we help
200
you better?
per unit. Fantastic. Okay, now we can jump out. Jump back in. Alright, nice. know, before I had a carrier, I used to wonder why are in some systems there's like a billion carriers for seemingly no reason. And then once you get one, you realize that they all talk to each other and tell each other where all the stuff is.
Frameshift drive charged.
And that's how they make their money. And now I know, and I'm trying to pass that knowledge on to you. But onto you guys in a way that if you don't have a carrier, you can still benefit. Anyone up for workshopping good carrier names? Sure. So far, my favorite carrier name, Flying Monkey Death God, is was it error, not loading correctly, or whatever it was that guy's name, that guy's carrier's name was. I thought that was super clever. Because I'll tell you what, if I see another like carrier, USS Enterprise, USS Voyager, Normandy, USS Bismarck, MDIM, or whatever, what have you, every ship from World War II, no, you get an F. Firefly. I tell you how many times I've seen a Firefly. Let's see if we see one here today. I'll be damned if I do. Let's see here. Just send it. Great name. Alright, there we go. We're already good here. Any name that makes me look at it and say, what? Spaceballs. No. Gone. Bad name. If you're watching, that's a great name. I love your name. Read the manual. Fantastic name. I like that. Wealth criminal. Pretty good. Pretty good. The minx. What? And hold on. I'm gonna miss this. There we are. Got it. Yeah. There's a lot of them. I can't be bothered to look at them all. This is so great. I didn't think of doing this before. Getting rid of everything else besides the stations. That was such a great tip. Many fresh players get a carrier but forget about upkeep. I know. You really need... You can play match 3 with those carrier names. Is there spam? Yeah, report that spam. Thanks. It's funny because I'm not seeing it on my end. Oh, here it is. I see it now. It's funny because the button to remove them from the thing is the same, is right above the button to set them as administrator, as moderator. Sci-Fi Primer says, my carrier is the Star Lost, named after an obscure 70s Canadian sci-fi TV program, and I thought I was being all original, but then I ran into another Star Lost carrier in the game. Right. My dad, he used to go by the name Ecthelion as his gamer name, and he thought he was super cool because he figured, oh, no one's gonna know who Ecthelion is, and he ran into another Ecthelion, and he's like, I'm changing my name. All right. Here. What's the next carrier we're going to? Let's see. Where's Rika?
Automated docking approved. You may now hand over control.
We're gonna help Rika, everybody. What's this? What? Okay, there he goes. Coal system, STG. Let me write that down. That's the next place we're going. Let's manually write this down. Oh my god. Coal 285 sector S. Oops, that's an S. STG A40-3. Okay. That's where we're going next. And your fleet carrier is called the Magellan.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, so you know, perfect for a fleet carrier. I feel like there's a conversation happening and I don't know what it is. That's fine. I'm selling, I'm making millions. Everybody look at me, making millions.
Auto hold at maximum capacity.
167 million in the bank. Look at that, we broke over 4 billion. So I've made 500 million more than this. The other 500 is in my carrier. So total from this CG, I've made 5 billion. And I'm in like the low end of the spectrum. And I'm just buying stuff from other people. Nelson Fox says I'm pretty tapped out on carriers I can go to.
Landing gear retracted.
Alright, right, Joe, we're going to your place next. Anthony James, my carrier is called the Big Cheese, and all my ships are named after cheese. I love that, that's great. Mine is named after onomatopoeia, ka-chunk. And then the other Type 9 I have is named... It was originally named Chunk. No, Chunk, and this one was ka-chunk. But I kept forgetting which one I was flying, so I just named the other one the Moving Van. It's hard to come up with names for stuff.
Frameshift drive charging.
Theme naming is fantastic. Yeah.
Speed restrictions are now lifted.
4, 3, 2,
Almost there. Alright, everybody, come to this. Let's help our friend, Commander Molan Reika, sell his stuff. No shields, all cargo racks, all the time, Brian White. All day, every day. They see me flying shieldless. Whoa, that's close. Okay. Where are you? Oh, there's a lot of guys here. Magellan, there it is. Okay, coming in for landing. I swear, if I show up here and you're just here with like an FDL and fireworks, I'm gonna be really impressed. My Type 10 is Pancake. Space Pancake. Okay, there are some names that I do not mind seeing more than once. It's kind of like when you see like a joke, a funny joke, and then you see somebody... Oops. And if you see it more than once, you're like, oh cool, that person's in on the funny joke too. They're like me, funny. Drexus. 7 jumps to Rika. How far are you from where we started? Yeah, coming up with funny names is indeed hard, especially in games like Skyrim. I mean, I think I spent an hour and a half for my first character just making their face and coming up with their name to fit what I just made them look like.
Clearance granted. Move directly to your allocated path.
Oh, purple. That looks nice.
You're clear.
Oh, yeah, see, I want these. Yeah, that's. So I'm on the fence of getting this color, or getting the lime green ones, not the regular green ones, but the lime green ones. And I feel like my carrier is just like your carrier. Actually, it's the same model. And it's the salvage green. And the reason I got that because the first carrier I ever saw was a salvage green carrier, and I was like, if I ever get one of those things, I'm gonna make it the same. So I had to make good on my word. Anyways, this is pretty nice. I like that. I still use. You know what I use a lot for my names is old Dungeons and Dragons names that I never used. I like all these characters that I never used. All right, you're at 7,000 supply, 7,600 supply. Everybody come here.
Landing gear retracted.
Mars Europe actually is a comes from Star Wars D&D session of a character with the same name and pretty much the same background. He was a cruise ship pilot. He was a Duros actually. His character, you know Bane from Clone Wars? I was so mad because he looks exactly like him. Like I have the character sheet and everything. I'll show you guys, but it's the exact same. Oh, thanks, Unshackled. Jeez Louise, how many accounts does this person have? How is it that I have to ban this person so many times? Okay, doing the ban, report, remove. Oh god. I need a moderator. Okay. Okay, where are we going? But anyways, it's the exact same character except for he was a good guy. He had the hat and everything, and he was a Duros. I mean, Mars Europe. Actually, I've never told anybody this on stream, that Mars Europe is actually a Duros. He's an alien, and in our space tourism series, we were going to go to his home planet here, but there was nothing interesting here, so we never made that episode. But yeah. Okay, coming in the Fozard Port. Fozard Port. La porta fatta da zuppa. Unshackled says, I named all my ships after quotes or themes. My ass is called Dora. I like that one. I like Dora. My T10 is Black Betty. That's a great song. And very appropriate, I think. I imagine if I had a Type 9 or even Type 10, and we had like nose cone art, it'd have Black Betty on it. My Anaconda is Sneck. That's a good one. Sneck on a plane. FDL is Rogue Mongoose. That's good. Those are good names. Come in here. When we made the Ghost Draft name, we're like, we're gonna need an adjective and an animal. And I was like, celestial cat, and we came up with a bunch of things, and we settled for a Ghost Draft because of a story, something that happened to me and Sparks in real life, where we encountered a ghost giraffe, and then also the initials are GG, so it's great. I'll wait for him to be here to retell the story of how we encountered a ghost giraffe one time. Okay, gonna land here. Thick Snick. Void. JPEG. My mining cutter, says Molan Raika, is named Nerfed. My mining Type 10 is called the Omnometron. And on the outside of it, its serial name is Omnom. And I love it because it's my Omnometron. I feel like it's a giant space station that thinks it's a spaceship, and it just goes around going Omnom, Omnom, Omnom. Land the pad. No, I'm gonna turn off my navigating computer. I'm landing this myself. Let's go. There we go. It's gonna use my old. Turn that off. Flight assist off. This is how we used to do it in the olden days. Put flight assist off and you line up with the land the what's it called, the old toaster oven here. Put that back on. Put landing gear on, and you are good to go. Check that out. That's how you Tokyo drift a Type 9.
From touchdown.
Now to land the thing. Here we go. Freaking barrel roll.
Landing gear deployed.
Chunk.
Hull integrity compromised.
Okay, wait for my landing gear to come out. I landed before my landing gear came out. There we go. Alright. That was a good one. Talk about landing, eh?
Touchdown confirmed.
Somebody record that. Send it to my mom. Okay, let's sell this stuff. Let's sell our commodities.
Hold at maximum capacity.
And $154 million. All the space bucks. Fantastic. We did it. We did it. We solved all of the world's problems today. And I did it with you guys. And this is the time where I push the buttons here. There you go. Push that button there. Alright. Fantastic. Laser cops. We're at 31. There we go. Stretch your legs. You gotta stretch your legs after a time. Take a look at your ship. It's still there. We got interdicted, but it was fine. How much money did we make, in fact? Let's see. Man, Mars Europe. This tells me nothing. Let's find out how much money we made today. Codex. Mars Europe. Credits. 4,600,000,000. I made over 5 billion credits in this thing. I've spent way too much time doing it. Let's close that. That's embarrassing. Okay, folks. We'll see you later on in the week. And have a great weekend. Hug your children. Kiss your mom. Pet your dog. All right. Bye, everybody. See you later. See you later. The stream, the week time. Usually Wednesdays, sometimes Thursdays. Join our Discord. You'll find